Trouvé salute countryman, countrywoman. Cameroon, they say you don't cross medicine. I tell you not true. They say Cameroon don't cross medicine. When I look the countries, you know. Man, they 92 years, 93 years. He want be president again for being 100 years. And for 100 years, they will can't explain how people again say, no, he must be president. But I see that way Anglophone crisis start now. Some they begin laugh Anglophone. Like me personally, they laugh me, they coach me, they call me names. And I start to accept the names. And that's when they start to fear for the call the name again because they accept them. You know, say, when man they coach you, he wants to me deny the coach that may hurt you. The way start accept them, if the thing go think another coach will go hurt you because they reach where the coach you and say one time the thing hurt you really, really. So now so the matter they countryman. And we understand all these things. That way goes down there and I say, oh, they go kill the economy, they go do this and that. May they forget say contribution way southwest northwest they put up for the economy be very enormous. It be plenty, so goes down. It also destroy that their thieving capacity. John Gute be talk now say it play a very dangerous role for the economy for Cameroon. Now in this electoral crisis don't start. Issa Tchiroma say he don't win election. They say he never win. He say he don't win. They say he never win. So okay, go see what he go pass. Bro. He announced ghost town. First day. They start respect ghost town where they never reach show. He announced for Monday. For Friday, people they respect ghost town. Saturday they respect them. They can't respect them for Monday. And then for Tuesday, yesterday, they respect them too. They cut internet. So as they cut internet, people don't forget the news. Internet, that means say blackout, total blackout for internet. Because they prepare for put them out for power for Thursday. So now the team where they cut internet for Tuesday, they cut a sticker, they turn, they come, they go around one car, you know if you go for line, you know if you go for Facebook, you know if you go for YouTube, you know if you do this and that, they do them because they want to see me the information not go through. If you win election, Mr. Paul Biya, then you reclaim say they like you. Why you cut internet? You win election, you claim say they like you. Why they stop you with me they no manifest? Me they no match. If you win election, you claim say they like you. Why they send army for road? That means you don't win election and say you never ever win election, normal election. And the people where they talk them, some or the people where they for their party, they talk say now hold up. So Mr. Tchiroma too talk say this, so they be want arrest he, they want kidnap he succeed. Now how the thing go happen no? We watch him how it go be. Countryman. For that side for Nigeria, some media arise. A don't coach Biya. That media coach Biya. Oh. Talk long grammar. They knock and boom. They say they don't want Tinubu come for Cameroon. For they will put Biya for chair again like 8 times. You know, 1 time. Na craze, na nonsense. Una luka. Sorry, una yera.
And I said that Nigeria must not congratulate Biya, and that President Tinubu must not attend the inauguration.
I agree with you.
I hope somebody is listening.
Yes. So please, Africa has to stand up against
if you attend Biya's inauguration, we'll come and we'll condemn you here. Because enough of all of this.
Yes. Don't threaten the president.
No, if he does, we'll condemn him.
Don't express your opinion. Don't threaten him. The unfortunate part of it also is that the same Biya is the oldest head of state in the world. He has been president in Cameroon since 1982. He is not even in the country. He's somewhere in Geneva, Intercontinental Hotel, ensconced there. He came to campaign only once.
So
yes. It is the ordinary people who always suffer when their leaders disappoint them. Yesterday I asked a question. What next for Cameroon?
Yes.
Most of the people in Cameroon, they don't know any other leader. Yes. It's only Biya that they have known their entire lives. Now, whether he likes it or not, when his reign of terror ends, what will happen to Cameroon? What next?
Yeah. We're beginning what's trending in Cameroon, where thousands have taken to the streets in protest against the presidential election results that extended President Paul Biya's rule for another 7 years. The Central African Nations Constitutional Council on Monday declared 92-year-old Biya as the winner of the disputed vote, with over 53% of the ballots, triggering violent protests in several cities. Let's take a look. mean, I don't know if Cameroon can survive this, Rufai. Paul Biya is Africa's oldest leader and one of the world's longest-serving rulers. He has been in power for 43 years. At least 4 people have been killed in recent clashes with security forces. International observers have expressed deep concern about the recent violent repression of protests and called on authorities to tackle the excessive use of force. Biya, however, faces a weakened mandate. As analysts warn, the post-election standoff could intensify, raising concerns about stability in the oil and cocoa producing nation. We've seen protests like this, especially only recently in Nepal. They are burning buildings, 4 people have died. Can Cameroon survive this, Rufai?
So about up till 1 a.m. this morning, I was up on Cameroonian TV, Equinox TV.
Yeah.
And yes, there's been a lot of burnings, but police are already on the street, cracking down on people high-handedly. I mean, I got sent a message from 15 people, again, just overnight into this morning, passed as a result of this. Very sad. Most of the cities, from Douala to Yaoundé to other parts of the country, everywhere, on tenterhooks, even up to, the northern region, Garoua and all of that.
Unfortunately.
I think there's a process where the parliament actually swears him, so he has actually taken the oath of office to be able to start. But today, Oji, I'd like to name and shame President Nguema of Gabon that has gone ahead to send a congratulatory message to Biya. You see, as long as we have African leaders that congratulate sham elections like this, Africa will never move forward. But how are you going to even blame Bryce Nguema himself when he came in via a coup himself? So the killings are going on in Cameroon. EU has written extensively about it. All the international bodies have written extensively about it. The truth is, Oji, people will just get killed and Biya will consolidate. At this point, it is a sorry state for the Cameroonian people. Lots of places have been burnt across the country. But is this how Cameroon will continue? Is this how Ivory Coast will continue? Look at the Ivorian case. Those ones, because they've been suppressed so much and because they've lied to the Ivorians because of the civil war that happened after the former elections, that you must not come out to protest. So they've suppressed people.
No, this is unfortunate.
And that's what is happening in Africa. So we've gone 10 steps forward and 15 steps backward.
Unfortunate. Dr.
Well,
Martin.
the irony of it and the painful part of it is how democracy is in retreat in Africa. From Niger to Chad to Mali to Gabon to Guinea-Conakry to, Cote d'Ivoire, Uganda, and now Cameroon. The unfortunate part of it also is that the same Paul Biya is the oldest head of state in the world. He has been president in Cameroon since 1982. He's not even in the country. He's somewhere in Geneva, Intercontinental Hotel, ensconced there. He came to campaign only once.
Only once,
So
yes.
it is the ordinary people who always suffer when their leaders disappoint them. Yesterday I asked a question. What next for Cameroon?
Yes.
Most of the people in Cameroon, they don't know any other leader. It's only Biya that they have known their entire lives. Now, whether he likes it or not, when his reign of terror ends, what will happen to Cameroon? What next?
Yeah.
Finally, Tchiroma Bakari, the leader of the opposition and the United Front for Change, now the Interior Minister of Cameroon is saying that he may be taken to court and that he will have to face legal consequences because it is he and his accomplices who are causing what he calls an insurrection in Cameroon. So the next thing you are likely to have is not just the suppression, because Nji, Paul Atanga Nji, that's his name, is saying that they have put down the insurrection, but that Bakari Tchiroma will have to answer for this because he's the one who has incited the people. At the end of the day, it is the people who always hold the short end of the stick.
Absolutely.
We have heard from AU, from the UN, and from the EU, all calling for caution. ECOWAS is yet to speak up.
This is what I'm
And I have said that Nigeria must not congratulate for Biya, and that President Tinubu must not attend the inauguration.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
I hope somebody is listening.
Yes.
Please, they should
So
know.
please,
Yes.
Africa has to
President
stand up
Tinubu,
against this. because this
if
is
you
what-
attend Paul Biya's inauguration, we'll come and we'll condemn you here. Because enough of all of this in Africa.
Don't threaten the president
No,
of
if he
Nigeria.
does, we'll condemn him. Let's call it
Don't
spade a
express
spade.
your opinion. Don't threaten
Against
him.
the coups in
he
the
does-
countries.
no, who condemn
They took
him?
a hard stance. Remember how it was controversial when they said they were going to even launch military, force. If they can speak against coups like that, democratic coups like this must also be hugely condemned by all West African countries. So it's not just for coups through military action. Even democratic coups like this, where lives are lost in the process, ought to be condemned. Until Africa is Africa's solution to Africa's problems. Until African leaders are ready for true democracy and stand up to speak against and even sanction countries like this, we're not going anywhere. So like
Imagine
you rightly said,
if he were to
support
stay in
that.
power. Guess how old he will be?
100.
99. By the time he's done,
99.
99. Who wants a leader that is 99?
Imagine.
Africans have to speak up. They have to speak.
After on I don't hear that strong grammar way, the knock stick for Paul Biya back. Coach him. When I just go talk something again. No. I'm not going to talk nothing. If you never subscribe for here, my brother, my sister, subscribe. na una Ekona man, una Ngi man, una Bakure man, una Bamenda man, and proudly so na Anglophone brother. So this platform, Bantu Pidgin News, Bamenda man, Ngi man, Bakure man, Ekona man, na for una. I don't go me.